Hey guys and dolls, and welcome into another video. My name is Jason and I hope everyone is having a fantastic bank holiday Easter weekend. I have been out on the road over the last few days, so I have been a little bit less active on YouTube than I would usually like to be. But you guys know I have actually got the Patreon up and running now, so that is the new announcement I wanted to put at the start of this video. I know that we've had a lot of interest in that recently from a lot of you guys, so that is out. I will leave a link in the description below. There is limited slots, guys, so if you are someone that does want to get in, then there is an early bird special with 50% off, and then again if you are just slightly later to that, there is another tier again which does have 25% off, and it is just the price again of like a cup of coffee, especially for those early birds. So if you are someone that wants to join, then I just want to say thank you in advance, and now is a perfect time to join because Patreon takes the money out regardless of what day it is that you join in the month, and again you will be charged the full month, so it's only about £4. That is what I have put it down to. So guys, in the charts we are just going to go straight into the computer. We're going to do a quick analysis and recap into what happened last week. The Tesla earnings are also out, so I just wanted to quickly cover that, guys, so we can expect some nice price ranges in Tesla hopefully next week moving forward, and I really do believe that this stock in the long term is going to absolutely soar. I'm so bullish on Tesla after reading up especially a lot about it this weekend. So let's get straight into the charts, waste no more time. If you are new, then welcome to this family of investors. Hit that big red subscribe button and join below, and don't forget, guys, to smash that like button, turn it into a beautiful blue. So guys, we are on the charts right here, and you can see that Bitcoin, one of our plays, has actually hit that 60,000 range over this weekend, so that is some good news there. And what we're going to be looking for, guys, is any price of weakness in Bitcoin, because once we do get that weakness in Bitcoin, if we do in fact have another sell-off and we get down to these levels of oversold on the RSI, that is what I'm going to be looking for this week particularly, so that we can start to capitalize by getting in on our marathon patent group, guys, which is ticker symbol MARA, and also our blockchain RIOT play, which is ticker symbol RIOT. So these two are the two top plays right now that I am watching. I do like to swing trade these plays a lot more than a lot of the typical investments that we have for the long-term growth, and you can see that marathon patent group is actually at all-time highs. It did reach that staggering $50 just the other day before markets close, so hopefully we can in fact have a double top here, and you guys can see that we are at overstretched levels on the RSI. So hopefully if Bitcoin doesn't keep pushing up, then we are going to have another level presented back down to that 50 on the RSI, and again that is when I would be looking to get back in and start to dollar cost average in onto a long-term and also a short-term position, so I can take those profits again on buy those dips. When things run up, I will be taking those profits quickly and then leaving just a little bit of that pie to slice in for the long term. Now guys, Tesla had their earnings out, which is what I wanted to talk about, and we had deliveries of 184,800 vehicles in the first quarter of 2021, and you guys know that the global chip shortage has actually impacted a lot of the EV businesses around the world right now. So it's really important to understand that even with these shortages, that Tesla are absolutely on fire. They are the #1 leader right now in the EV space. They are going to absolutely dominate, and again I really don't have any doubt at all in this brand moving forward. They really have set themselves up for the #1 luxury brand around the world, and they are so much more than just a car business. They are an energy business, a solar business, and they actually have their money also invested in Bitcoin. So if we do in fact have any increases in that price of Bitcoin in the long term, then Tesla are also going to benefit from that as well. And then moving forward, guys, over the next few years, Tesla also have their autonomous taxi network, which is going to be a factor inside their business in the long run. And Cathie does believe that the costs associated with the autonomous network is going to be about 25 cents per mile, which is about 3 to 4 times less than it would be if you were to in fact own your own combustion engine vehicle, and of course you were going to pay to drive it somewhere like Uber, for example. So this is where Tesla are going to actually have a big net worth in the future, and that's where they're going to plan to capitalize in a in a $1 trillion market, which is going to be moving forward. So guys, they did absolutely smash their deliveries. As I said, I think the estimated deliveries for this quarter was about 170,000, somewhere around that level. So you guys can see that we actually smashed that by over about 14,000 vehicles. Oh, it does say even on here, guys, that analysts were expecting Tesla to deliver around 168,000 vehicles during this period, according to the estimates. So that is exactly what was estimated, and they absolutely smashed it out the water. So I cannot imagine and cannot wait to see where this company end up. We could end up at 1 million deliveries much quicker than I actually thought, and if that is the case, guys, then this share price is going to explode. So I am hoping that when markets open, we are probably going to be seeing those highs again of around $700 for Tesla. Tesla. Now, hopefully over the next few years, we can expect to have a compounded interest in Tesla of about 25 to 40% every single year over the next 5 years. And if you imagine Tesla, guys, like an S-curve, this is the best way to put it. If you think that global EV sales right now are only about 2% of the actual market globally, right? So Tesla are currently sitting at around $661 at the time that I am making this video. And a lot of people think that the PE ratio for Tesla is not justified from where it is today. But when you think that we are actually only at 2% of the vehicles sold right now, guys, that is all the way down here at the bottom of this S-curve. So Tesla has all of these years right now where they can in fact start to run their share price up, because of course as the global markets for electronics and EV vehicles does actually start to accelerate, and again also those renewable sources of energy, which is another factor to Tesla's business, like I said, then in fact we are going to start to come up that ladder, and again we're going to start to hit those highs moving forward over the next 2, 3, 4 and 5 years. So right now we are all the way down here. So a lot of people think that we are overpriced in Tesla, but this is my thesis, guys, and this is my analysis for you. I think that we have only just started, and we are going to see an explosion in that share price over the next 5 years moving forward. So I think that long term holding Tesla is actually going to be okay, and the best way to do it, guys, is just to dollar cost average in, buy on those dips, because again Tesla is a very, very volatile stock. It can even fall as much as 10 or 15% in a single day. So what you need to do is look out for those red days, and if you are going to buy in, then you're going to want to buy in on those dips. Forget the hype, guys, ignore all the hype. Investing is about lowering your risk, getting involved on those red days and starting to capitalize by buying up those shares when you get those big dips in share prices. So guys, that is how I'm playing Tesla moving forward. I am going to be looking to add a little bit more Tesla exposure to my portfolio, because I think that this is going to be a very nice steady stock moving forward for the long term. But again, I am going to be wanting to get that when it is in fact under on the RSI or at those oversold levels, and we are having in fact those big dip red days. So that marks up 3 of our plays right now in our portfolio, guys. As you know, our highly on play is having a very hard time right now, and I just wanted to quickly cover this because I've had a lot of people ask me recently what is happening with Hyliion. So what's happened, guys, is a lot of SPACs have actually had some news come out recently. There has been an attack on SPACs by the SEC. They are actually investigating a lot of SPACs heavily right now. So obviously Hyliion is a SPAC, so they are being investigated, and what is going to happen over the long term, I really have no doubt in the future of this company. But what it's done is it has dropped and lowered the share prices of all SPACs across the board, which is why we have seen a massive sell-off, especially if you're holding any SPACs in your portfolio. I'm sure you will know exactly what I'm talking about. So that is why we are seeing these lows right now. But it is worth noting, guys, that we still have those price targets on Hyliion for the end of the year by a lot of top analysts. Some are saying it's going to be worth $15, $17 and even $26. And again, in the long term, you have to remember where we are. They don't have much competition at all, only Tesla and Nikola. And I really believe in this company. They are in fact producing vehicles right now, and they have all the infrastructure set up to in fact start to dominate moving forward, because they don't need those EV charging stations, which a lot of truck companies would do or would need to do moving forward. So I'm really not worried again about the prices right here. I think that this is potentially a big gift to get the prices of Hyliion around at $10, $11. And in the long term, guys, you have to have that long term mindset. This is a long term company because it is just at the start of its journey, literally right down here at the bottom of this S-curve. And again, as that does start to play out over the next few years, then we are going to see a big push in the share price. And I am a believer in the Hyliion stock. So I'm just leaving this one in my portfolio for the long term. I'm going to ignore the noise. And if it does continue to drop, then I may actually put a little bit more, even though my full position is about built out now. I think I have an average price on Hyliion right now of around $15, $16. So again, I'm not too worried about this one in the long term. Now, just the last play I wanted to touch up on, because again, we have had quite a few people in the comments. I will go through some of our other plays in another video. And again, if you would like me to go through any particular stocks that we are holding, then please do write below in the comments, because I love reading all of your comments, guys. And it does really inspire me to keep making these videos as up to date as possible. Now, Nano Dimensions, you guys know I absolutely love. I did do a big video on Nano Dimensions, so be sure to check that out if you do want more information on that, which I did release just a few days ago. You can see that we did actually have a bit of a sell-off in that share price, just like I said we would, and we are now trending down in that channel between around $9.50 and $7.50. So this is the new channel for Nndm, and I said until we get that new acquisition or requirement moving forward, we're waiting for Joseph Stern, the CEO, to give out that information. We are in fact going to just stay around these levels. So that is what I'm doing right now at Nndm. I'm just holding it, and again, if we do actually have levels where we drop below the $750 range, then this is going to be a nice place to load the boats for the long term, because this company have about 2 million billion dollars on their balance sheets, guys. So they are a fantastic company moving forward, and I really do believe that the 3D printing space is only set to grow moving forward, because they are going to be working in aerospace, they're going to be working in medical, they're going to be working in so many different sectors around the world, and it is going to affect everything moving forward as an innovative and disruptive technology. So guys, I hope that you did like this video. That does mark up this little quick recap for today on some of our plays. I hope that you have a fantastic Sunday, and if you are going to join that Patreon, then be sure to check out the link below, and I really do look forward to interacting with you and having some conversation with you inside. I hope that you guys gained a lot of value from this video today, and if you did, then be sure to hit that big red subscribe button and join this family of investors if you are new. I hope to see you guys back on my channel soon for some more content on investing. Stay safe, stay green, and stay positive, as I say, and I'll see you guys back on my channel soon for some more content. Ciao!